When will they learn that Shericka Jackson is not an idiot? Whoa, what's wrong with these people? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, are you ready? Yeah, good to go. Well, yesterday, day 7 at the World Championships in Budapest 2023. Jamaica's Shericka Jackson laid down the law and once again ran the second fastest 200 meters all time in the finals of women's 200 meters, running an astounding 200 meter race where she closed off the clock, crossed the line I still can't even say it, in 21.41, the second fastest 200 meter ever ran in history. After doing this incredible feat, well, once again, members of the press corps attempted to entrap the Jamaican superstar. And it's entrapment, people. It can't be anything else.
Women's 200 final away. Shericka Jackson, Sha'Carri Richardson on the outside has already been passed. Here comes the world champion Jackson. Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has put her stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica. The first since Marlene Honey. And she crosses in 21:41.
So in the press conference, the post-press conference after Shericka Jackson runs this incredible 21.41, I mean, she was so far ahead that Gabby Thomas came second behind her, running 21.81. And Gabby Thomas is no slouch. And Sha'Carri Richardson, who is also no slouch, came third, running 21.91. And they were a clear 2.5 to 3 meters behind her when she crossed that line. That's how good she was. That's how incredible this race is. And in this post-press conference, this journalist chooses to ask a question that I've never really heard them ask any other athlete. So I think, you can tell me what you think, that this is entrapment. Listen.
We know that women's world records from the 90s, 80s can't really be trusted. Don't you just feel the world record, that you are the world record holder?
Firstly, and I said this last year, I'm not one of those athletes who will question anybody world record. If a person has never failed a test, I cannot comment on any world record. It is the world record. When you see that time comes up, you will see championship record, world record. So I'm not the world record holder, I'm a championship record holder.
Now, people, have never heard them ask any other athlete who has challenged Flojo's 100 or 200 meter record that question. Now, we can argue that no one else has ever run as fast as Shericka Jackson. But, okay, let me tell you why I think this is entrapment. Because this is not the first time it was done. And I've never heard them ask this of any other person. Last year, when Shericka Jackson ran that then second fastest 200 meter all time, that insane 21.45, the same thing happened. During the press walk right after her run, she was asked this.
There's one person in history who's run faster than you. There's some questions around that time. I'm wondering what do you make of the current world record?
Come again?
There's one person in history who's run faster than you tonight. I'm wondering what you make of the current world record. Do you believe in that time?
What kind of question is that supposed to be?
Well, there's some questions about.
Isn't it the world record?
It is the world record. Yeah.
So why do you think I need to question the world record?
There are some questions.
Well,
about
that's not me.
Okay.
And that question is so rude of you to ask.
Okay, thank you.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. People, I'm a track and field fanatic. I'm not going to say I'm a track and field expert. I'm no brilliant journalist like some of these esteemed persons around me. But I do have some basic understanding of what is correct or what is proper decorum, or what is proper behavior. I've never heard them ask anyone this question. Anyone else? I've never heard. Why did they keep asking her this question? People, this is entrapment. Let me explain to you how this works. She is the fastest woman in the world by far, and she's probably going to break that world record. But here's the part where I tell you that it's entrapment. You see, a part of her capacity to earn and earn well is really based around behavior, acceptability, having a mass and wide appeal. All of that's really, really important. And America is a huge and very, very powerful nation. And Americans fight tooth and nail. I've done several videos on FloJo, and Americans fight tooth and nail for that 200 and 100 meter world record, right? And yes, there are many questions around it. But to ask the person who is closest to that record, who is not American, by the way, she's of course a Jamaican citizen, if she were to say the wrong thing, this would impact her earning potential and her career for a very long time, because as you know, superpowers are not forgiving. They don't even want my little channel to question, so why would they ask her this question twice back to back, 2 years in a row? I've never you tell me if you've ever heard them ask anyone else that question. It's entrapment. But Shericka Jackson mama never raised no damn fool. She's not an idiot. You hear me? We Jamaicans are not idiots. We're not morons. We never born back a bush or back a donkey. We're not jackass. Why do they keep asking this young lady this question? Yes, people, this is a rant. Because I know exactly. They're trying to destroy her career. If she were just to say, well, I don't know about that record, it would be game over. Or it would create a lot of obstacles. But you know what? Our athletes are in fact, generally, in my experience, athletes are generally very intelligent, articulate people. Because to hone their bodies to that kind of precision, you can't be a fool. You can't be an idiot. Even if you're not the most educated person in the world, you are at least capable of processing and reasoning. You are capable of critical thinking. So let me just say this. Shericka Jackson is not an idiot. Please stop asking her these questions of entrapment. What are you going to ask her next? About American politics? What's the next thing you're going to ask her? Please stop doing this. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now don't forget to hit subscribe button, hit notification bell, like button. Remember your royals, kings and queens. Bless up!